Ninth place. And every mainstream media is like, we're so proud of you boys, like you're heroes. I'm like, can you imagine in the Czech Republic? Can you imagine to have that? Can you imagine in Germany to be like that? No Slavkovsky, no Studenic, no Nemec, no Pospíšil, Tomáš Tatar. No, nobody wants to come anymore. What I know is the fact that it's going to the toilet. Yeah, that's a fact. And I refuse to just still sit in front of the TV, support the freaking team that's going to the toilet because of the system, and pretend like nothing's wrong. You are our heroes. You tried. Oh my God, you left your heart on the ice. It's okay, you were 12. Let's talk about hockey. It's hockey time. Before you comment saying, oh my God, what do you know about Slovak hockey? Just because I can speak English very well doesn't mean I am not Slovak. I am 100% pure Slovakian girl. I'm gonna divide the nation because the nation is already divided. I mean, the world is already divided. But we can't be quiet anymore. Due to the situation that has been going on for, we can say 15 years, because for the first 10 years of 2000 and 2010, we were doing just fine. Remember the gold medal? Remember the silver twice? Remember the bronze? Well, remember the time when we actually won in the quarterfinals? Whoa! No, I can't, sorry. I actually seen online that many people wonder what happened to Slovak hockey, which used to be an actually successful team, is now losing every single game and is hoping and praying that it actually advances to the quarterfinals. And in the worst case scenario, which happened at least once, was that, oh my God, let's not be relegated to the B group, which I'm afraid is gonna happen this year. And maybe you say, oh, you are exaggerating. Maybe I am, I don't know. But the team, the roster, doesn't look good. There's no NHL players, and the players that play in AHL don't count, sorry. No Slavkovsky, no Studenic, no Nemec, no Pospíšil, Tomáš Tatar. No, nobody wants to come anymore. Why? Because this is not hockey, this is politics, right? A couple years back, we don't want KHL players because they support Russia. Okay, we didn't win anything. Oh my God, let me bring those years. 2024, the championship in Czechia, 7th place. That was a freaking miracle, I have to say, okay? But we actually had Slavkovsky and the Nemec, yeah, and so on. 2023 placed number 9, 2022 number 8, 2021 number 8, 2019 number 8, 2018 number 8. My favorite, 2017 number 14. Wow. 2016 number 8, 2015 number 8. I'm talking about the results, the actual ranking after the championship. Wow, like that's so like such an accomplishment for a country that used to like win, at least like we be in top 5, you know. Year 2000, silver medal. 2001, 7th place. 2002, gold. 2003, bronze. 2004, 4th place. 2005, 5th place. 2006, this is where it started going down. 8th place. 7, 6th place. 2008, 13, 9, 10th place. 2010, 12th place. 2011, 10th place. And then miracle happened because Pavel Demitra died and actually sent us some miracle, because 2012 we won silver medal. And it was because of him, trust me. Anyway, I could go on. You're wondering, oh my God, why like every single player from the NHL is like injured or can't play for Slovakia? Because they don't want to. They don't want to, because it's politics now, right? So first of all, we don't want KHL players. No. This year, actually, we don't have NHL players, so let's bring KHL players, you know. It's like, okay, I don't care personally, I just want the medals, yeah? Or maybe I want national success, which could be better than like 9th place or 7th place. Maybe we could actually, for once, go into the quarterfinals, maybe like easily, or, oh my God, win something for the like, I don't know, 5th place, Latvia got bronze, like what, 2 years ago or last year? Oh my God, oh my God. We used to beat this. I love Latvia, by the way. A lot of fans there and my friends. We used to beat Latvia, like, and we don't even get to the quarterfinals and they get the bronze medal. If that doesn't tell you everything, then I don't know. Slavkovsky, national hero, many people say, oh my God, he plays nothing. Yeah, sure, yeah, just whatever. He's a great player. He's going to become super successful, maybe the most successful player of Slovakia in a couple of years. There's no question. Historically, the only first overall draft pick, and Nemec is the second one. We never had that. I don't even remember the country apart from like Canada or USA that would have the first pick and the second pick from the country that has a population of 5 million people. You can't say that this is not an achievement, yeah? So why Slavkovsky doesn't want to come and represent Slovakia at the Worlds? Well, couple of things, yeah? So he had a little bit of argument with Miroslav Šatan, a legend, last year, and Slavkovsky voiced very openly that Slovakia hockey became politics, and many players that play for Slovakia and get called to play for Slovakia are there because of, we say protection, but it's mostly like, you know, money, and is a son of somebody who played, or is a friend with someone, or just bought their place in there and essentially have no talent or very little talent. But just because he's probably a son of somebody, or not all the sons of famous hockey players have no talent or whatever, like, of course, we have a lot of examples where it's true, but sometimes it's not, and they are there because they just are a family of someone. It's just sometimes you look at the roster and you're like, some of the players have been playing nothing in their league and they're called. So you're telling me we don't have anybody better, yeah? This is so funny, oh my God. And Slavkovsky talked about this and he said, you know, it's more political than actual talent. So I don't agree with how the players are called and how you decide who's going to play for Slovakia and who's not. And sometimes players just openly voice like, I hope I'm gonna get called. Like I was, I don't know, one of the best goal scorers, or in Finland or in Sweden or Switzerland or Czech, and they don't get the invitation. And it's like strange. So Slavkovsky voiced this. And, you know, it was a big affair. It was like, oh my God, whatever. And now all of a sudden he's not coming. And guess what? All the NHL players that like are friends, obviously, because they play in the same league, refuse to come as well. And isn't it like strange? Even our captain, by the way, Tomáš Tatar, yeah, is not coming. And personally, it's more than expected, and I don't blame him. I would also not come, to be honest. So he's not coming. Like probably for the first time. I don't remember the last time he didn't arrive. And you can say, oh, he doesn't have contract, so he doesn't want to be injured because he's not going to get the contract at the end of the summer, blah, blah, blah. No. Last year, he also didn't have contract, by the way. He came for the championship despite not having a contract. So he's now in the same situation, but he's now saying like, oh yeah, family, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't have a family. You have a girlfriend or fiance or whatever. That's not family, okay? Everybody knows he's not injured, right? Because he's not playing in the NHL much. So anyway, complete lie, yeah? Even though I love these players, they lie. Just like Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky is not coming because he's saying like, oh yeah, I had a bad start into the season last year, and I think it's also due to the World Championship because I couldn't recover properly, blah, 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 blah. Why would you not want to come for the World Championship? Well, maybe because every year it's a struggle to get even into the quarterfinals, and then we completely lose it, yeah? And if we're lucky, we're gonna get to the quarterfinals. Or Pospišil, right? Like, he was a star. He is a star for Calgary Flames, yeah? Amazing track record. He's not coming. Oh, I don't want to get injured, blah, blah, blah. No. Look at other teams. Like, they have players much, much better than them, and they come. So don't tell me stupid lies. Just tell me the truth. Like, I don't want to go because we're going to play. Maybe we're going to get to the quarterfinals. Maybe if we're lucky. And then we're going to lose. Like always. It's always the same story. Always. And within the last 10 years, even more, nothing changed. nothing changed. Even despite the success of 18 years old, right, at the championship, they always win something. But oh, fourth place, okay. But they always get, not always, but they usually get to the semifinals, and it's like, wow, yeah, great, we're gonna go bronze. We never do, of course. But at least like fourth place is good. But then 20-year-olds lose everything, including against Sweden, 0-16, which is the highest loss in Slovakian history. Yeah. So obviously there is something wrong between the 18 years old, which obviously there are like 17, 16 years old, and then 20 and adults, men, you can say. So there is such a weird, like, I don't understand, like, connection. Like, so like, what's the problem? Where's the problem? Do you think it's the problem are the players? Well, it doesn't look like it, does it? Because if the problem was players, the whole thing would just lose, yeah? But if we have like really good talent at the 18 years olds, why don't we have talent at men? So the world ranking right now is Slovakia is number 9 in the AHF, just below Germany and just before Latvia, Denmark, Norway, Austria, France. Dude, what an accomplishment. Anyway, which may not sound like, oh, it's not that bad. Well, I'm sorry, we used to beat Germany like, oh, Germany, okay, we're gonna destroy them. And now they are like much better than us. Like, we fear them. And Latvia, this used to be like so low, and now they are just behind us. And I'm not even talking about Switzerland yet. Like, Switzerland was like, again, as well. Now they are number 5. My problem is not that these teams are before us or after us. It's the problem that we are somehow not developing. So the countries that were below us always are going up so fast, yeah, but we're going down. That's not progress. That's taking steps back, and we're going backwards. So even the countries like Latvia, which you can say, oh, maybe they don't, like, their league is not as good as our league, right? Because their players play in our league. In Slovakia, most, like, the best Latvian players are playing, okay, in Switzerland maybe as well, but, you know, mostly in Slovakia. Our league is much better, yeah? But they seem to have progressed much more in terms of the national team. So why is that? Why Germany? Germany. The question why is ridiculous, because of course we know why, because hockey there is, I know that football is still going to be number 1 sport, but hockey in Germany in the last like 10 years, this is incredible. There's so much money in it. They have the highest attendance in the league from whole Europe, according to, you know, like how big is your arena, how big is your city, like all that. It's insane. These people live with hockey. Germany, oh my God, they used to be so weak, you know, and now we're going down. And if nothing changed, so the problem is we have the talent, but it's not developed, or it's just so political, because this country is just as big as one village. So everybody knows everybody, and if you don't do what this person wants, you're out of the list, you're blacklisted. If you don't pay me, you don't get this. It's all about everybody knows everybody. It's one big village and ass-kissing political situation, I would say. Unless you're so good like Slavkovsky, whenever you tell your opinion or whenever you refuse to do something, you're out. It's pretty sad, because in Sweden, in Göteborg, where we are now, we won the gold, the only gold medal we ever won and maybe ever will. And you should see those commercials on TV in Slovakia. It's like so dramatic and so like the golden boys, you know, from the golden era are in the commercials, and it's just like, it's our time again, we go back where we won, and it's so dramatic, and it's like, oh, you know, we're gonna make it, we're gonna win, we're gonna get the medal. Like, dude, if Hervari comes in the end, which I doubt, we may have a chance not to get like 10 goals per game. Like, I don't know. All the comments under this video, I'm already seeing it. Oh my God, you will see we're gonna win. No, it's the same here. It's every year for the last, what, at least 10 years. Every single year, it's the same story. Oh no, you'll see, we're gonna show them. we are underdogs, but you know, it's not about the NHL players. It's about like, you know, we're gonna show everybody. And then we don't make the quarterfinals, or we lose big time in the quarterfinals, and we get there by like miracle. And everybody is saying, literally, like on TV, in the media, it's like, you're heroes. You are heroes to us, you know, because you fought and you really pushed yourself, and it was such a great effort. Oh, we were so unlucky not to go across the quarterfinals. Oh, we were so unlucky not to get into the quarterfinals. But you performed so good. Like the goalie was amazing, the forwards were amazing, the defense was amazing. You lost every game like 5-0, but like you fought, boys. We're so proud of you. And I'm like, you finished ninth place, and every mainstream media is like, we're so proud of you, boys. Like, you're heroes. I'm like, can you imagine in the Czech Republic? Can you imagine to have that? Like, can you imagine in Germany to be like that? Can you imagine like the standard of Slovakia, including, like, I don't know if this media is paid for. Well, probably. The standard is like, it's the manipulation of telling people that it's okay not to get into the quarterfinals. It's okay to lose in the quarterfinals. It's okay to lose against Germany, against Latvia. It's okay. We really tried. We played well, you know, we were just unlucky. I mean, again, village, right? So everything is paid for. So the mainstream media is paid for by the people who run a Slovakia hockey national team, because they pay the media just so the people don't complain and just be like, oh yeah, they played well. Oh yeah, they tried. Oh yeah, we were unlucky. Because that's the manipulation of the whole situation, right? So now the NHL players took a stand and said, you know what? We're not going to go and help you because we don't agree with how you actually run things. And we don't want to see another So you're sacrificing your career, right? Maybe you get injured, you have the contract with the NHL, you have to perform, it's your future, it's your life, but you decide to go to the Slovak national team full of freaking family members and friends and rich people who run Slovakia and the national team. And you go there, and the players who are there are below average because they paid someone. You play with the below average players, and the players who actually have the skill are not called in, are not invited. So you play with below average players, and then you lose against Germany and Latvia or whatever, and then you go home and you get injured and your whole NHL career is like in question. Like, why would you want to do that? Like, seriously, why would you want to do that? Why? For what? Like, to represent your country? Well, no. You're not going to blindly represent the country. You have to think. And guess what? The generation of like Slavkovsky and Nemec and Pospišil, like the young guys, actually think, you know? So I agree with them. I support their decision. And I am 100% for Slovakia to lose every single game. And I am a freaking nationalist, yeah? However, I have been supporting the team since they won the gold, even before, like since a child, you know, since I was a kid. I have like merchandise, all that stuff, yeah. And every World Championship, I went to the hockey games, to the World Championship to support them. I scream at the TV every year for the last 20 years. I'm tired and I'm done. I'm just tired because this is going to the toilet and nobody's doing anything about it. Nobody. And I have a picture with Miroslav Šatan. I don't know if this is his fault, but obviously he's running it, so I don't know. I love this guy, yeah. But somehow the system, I don't know what is wrong. All the things that I said, assumptions, maybe yes, maybe no. What I know is the fact that it's going to the toilet. Yeah, that's a fact. And I refuse to just still sit in front of the TV, support the freaking team that's going to the toilet because of the system, and pretend like nothing's wrong. You are our heroes. You tried. Oh my God, you left your heart on the ice. It's okay, you were 12. I'm done with this. I hope they're gonna lose all of it, because guess what? I'm still ashamed to walk on the street in a different country because every single hockey game is just a disaster. So it's embarrassing for me to go to Germany with like a Slovak jersey. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry, it's embarrassing. It used to be you know, it's embarrassing. And it's going to be embarrassing to go to Latvia and or Austria, Slovenia, whatever. Soon France as well is going to follow what Germany is doing. It's embarrassing. Being in Switzerland and being like, yeah, I'm from Slovakia. It's like, oh yeah, easy freaking beat, you know, like it's embarrassing. And if you don't change it, I'm going to be embarrassed for my country. So, well, I'm already embarrassed now before the championship even starts. And that's a fact. There's only so much patience because if something's not going to change, we're all screwed very, very soon. We already are, but maybe a wake-up call will come when we get relegated to the group B. And you know what? At least we would win everything there. So why not?